Hi everyone, my name is Akisha Pearman and I did the CASA program back in 1998 and 1999. Even before it was the CASA program, it was the Cornell, Michigan Penn program. And I was at Cornell. I majored in English and Spanish literature. In Seville, I took all of my classes at the university. I took an art history class in Islamic art, linguistic classes, and a course in Chicana literature. I went on, after I graduated from Cornell, I went to get my master's in TESOL, which is teaching English to speakers of other languages. I moved to South Africa and I got another master's in higher education studies. And right now I'm doing my PhD in education at the University of Cape Town in South Africa. What I'm doing now is working on this PhD, trying to finish it in the next 2 years. And I also work part-time. I started a small English school with friends here. So I work part-time there as a teacher and the director of studies. It's called Global English Academy. Did my experience in Seville serve my further studies or job search? I would say yes, it did. It actually formed everything that I do now. When I went to Sevilla, of course, I was learning Spanish and becoming more culturally sensitive. But being in Sevilla was really like a change of life. It showed me to me, it seemed like a totally different world. And after that, actually, my parents told me that they knew that I would never live in the United States again. Because I think that I'm very comfortable being uncomfortable, because change comes when you're uncomfortable. So after Sevilla, I graduated, and I've spoken about my degrees and things, but I also joined the Peace Corps for long periods of time. I went to Madagascar and Mozambique, and then I became an English Language Fellow, which is a program that's done through the U.S. State Department where they send professional English teachers to different countries. And I got to go back to Mozambique for 2 years, and I also went to Angola for 2 years, including some extra projects after that time. So my time in Sevilla really made the belief inside of me very concrete that that when you get trained to do something, my training in English literature and writing, and wanting to be a teacher, it really pushed me to take those things and do them outside of the United States because of the cultural exchange that happens. There was one thing that really impacted me to this day about what happened in Sevilla with the friends that I met through the Cornell, Michigan Penn program. The first day that we got there, the friends that I had made on the airplane and I decided to make a pact and not to speak English to each other. And we didn't for the entire time, except for once. And my friend Princess and I were sitting on the steps outside of the center. And I think something bad had happened, or she was sad, so she explained it in English to me. And I remember thinking after that, I looked at her and I thought, your voice is so different in English. I've never heard you speak English before. But I really appreciate those friends that I made then, and I'm still friends with them now. But just that commitment to, developing your Spanish, and even though people are from a different country from Spain, everyone is American, you can still come to a different place and use a different language to communicate with each other, and make those bonds of friendship, and also, show your personality in another language. And that to me was another benefit of being in Sevilla. I got to learn how to be myself in Spanish too.